Well, hello there everybody, my name's VG Pen, as you more than likely already know, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Now in the last episode, I took a little bit of, okay, hold on. Since the last episode, that's probably a better place to start, if I click into the game. Since the last episode, I took a little bit of, a few liberties, and it started placing some statues and stuff like that. Here in these areas down here, I put down some bedrooms, put down some of the extra tables and chairs that we had, you know, stuff that we didn't specifically need. Some of those are still being put up, and a few of these areas are still set to be dug out. But yeah, I got that accomplished since the last episode. You know, not that much, so the miners and stuff have been working out on that. I also, and you can probably already tell, like looking here, that I've set some trees to be cut down in paths around the very edge of the map. Since we are kind of free from, you know, any fighting right now, I figured that now would probably be the best time to get that done. And I'm going to start building roads around the edges, because I am going to be taking that idea of making a moat and a wall around the entirety of the map very seriously, surprisingly. I don't even know how it's surprisingly. Item blocking the site. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. That guy. I don't know what's wrong with that throne. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be doing that. I've got the roads being built, and this is a big one, too. I've actually decided that, why did it move over there? I don't even know. Anyway, I've decided to actually go with making a moat around the entirety of the, of the map, too. And I've thought of a way to actually make that work, even with the map moving up and down here as it does. And how I'm going to be doing it is I'm just going to make it a flat moat. And in this area over here that kind of goes off into the air, I'm just going to build like a little container for the whole thing. If that makes sense. I mean, it might be a little bit hard to understand now, but once it actually is made, it should be a little easier to get. Because, I mean, I can't explain it perfectly without actually doing it. So you'll see when the time comes what I mean by that, so hopefully that ends really well and, you know, no issues arise from it. Issues will arise from it, mind you. That's how this thing works, but I do have them taking out the trees around the edges, and I am placing down roads to be constructed there as well. I'm using andesite. I figured that since we have so much of it, we might as well. Now, somebody in the comments also gave me a little bit of a heads up on two things: farms and, well, it's two different people, but you know what I mean. They gave me information on two things: farms and building the walls. Now, we can build the walls out of blocks. Now, the thing about blocks is they're lighter than regular stone, and actually setting your masons to make blocks, one stone makes 4 blocks, or at least that's how they set it. I'll believe it when I see it, but you know, that's neither here nor there. So since it's lighter, we'll get more out of it. We can actually use what little bit of stone we have, even though I'm pretty sure we have enough stone to do at least the basic part of the job. We can use that stone to make the... But whatever, I don't have to explain it. You know what I mean when I'm talking about this. So there's that. So we'll be able to use those blocks. We'll be able to get a lot of blocks. We'll be able to make the walls. And because I've set up 50 military people, I'm actually thinking I'm going to be using those as the masons that will be working on the walls. The reason for this is, since they will be the ones outside of the fort, that'll be 50 people all at the same time going to build the walls. I'll get them all together in one area around the stone, and then I'll instantly set them to mason and remove their squadron stuff for the moment, and then they'll all go out there. So if anything happens outside of the walls while they're building, I can just set them all to fight, and I can either set them to run back or fight. So I don't have to send out civilians out there. I mean, civilians will be out there, but because we'll have so many military dwarves out there, it won't matter, I think. That's my assumption of the way things will go. Now, it could be very, very wrong. Quite easily wrong, mind you, but I mean, that's not a here nor there. That's kind of the idea that I've got going for that. So I'm going to go with paved roads real quick. So yeah, we're going to be doing the roads around the edges. The roads I'm doing first, because once we do get the walls put up, it's going to be a lot harder to actually get these roads built. And the roads are pretty much necessary to keep trees from growing out here, so the merchants and other things can actually reach the entrance to the fort, which is, you know, what we need. No matter what, we need things to be able to reach the fort. So we have to put this down, at least for now, to keep stuff getting to us. The reason it's 3 wide, mind you, is so caravans can actually reach the fort, because that's a big thing. We might not get caravans forever, especially with the warlike nature that we sort of entail with our dwarven lives, but it's pretty much necessary that we have an ability for them to reach us should we get them anyway. Mainly I just like stealing their shit, but if it's dwarven one, I might one day start trading with them once I get enough stuff to trade with, at least. That's how I'm viewing it, at least. And it has to be 3 wide so the caravans can actually fit through. And putting down these roads will not only increase the value of the fort and one day let us get better nobles like kings, queens, and stuff like that, it'll also let us be able to, I don't know what I was going to say. I'm like, wait a minute, what was I going to say? I don't remember. I really don't. I'm a fucking retard sometimes with that. Anyway, there's that. Alright, then I'm gonna get all that built, and I'm gonna need to put it up here as well. The reason I'm doing it all the way around is because I don't know specifically where everything's gonna spawn. I don't know why I don't have one there. And I did take the liberty, like I said, to do a little bit of this since the last episode. Nothing too much, but I mean, it's not anything that, you know, it's gonna be like, oh, you didn't show us, how dare you? Because what did you really miss? Me setting some trees to be designated to be cut down, and that's gonna have to be smoothed out. I did not think about that while I was doing it. So we'll do this. Actually, because if we do it like that, everything in that path is gonna want to get smoothed. So I only want to do that. It might be why I didn't do something back there, but you know, that's. Even I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't remember the exact reason I do some things, so that's that. So I'll put this here, make it end of sight. There we go. We're going to keep building the roads along. Like I said, the roads will increase the value of the fort. One day I may strip down these regular andesite roads and make it out of a little bit better of a material, but this is the best we have for now. And to be honest, it looks nice enough. It really does. Combine the black roads with the fact that we're going to have like the gray walls, and then on top of that we're going to have the lava mode in between it. It's going to look pretty nice. That's my theory on it. And I just made that out of real gar. Don't know why I did that. Real gar would be an excellent material to make stuff out of. I just don't have any of it. And why did it move down? See, it's pissing me off now because it's doing weird shit. But you know, real gar would be a wonderful material to have. But we don't have very much of it. Like, in general, we've only... I might have to set it to not be used for any, like, masonry stuff. But, you know, we've not had very much of it. And the block thing might actually solve that. But we've only got 3 of it. And that would only be 12 real gar in all. So, that's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. But, yeah. So we do have our carpenters, the few carpenters I do have, out here working to chop down these trees. And we'll have the I'm pretty sure it's the masons that are needed. People with architecture. If that's the case, I'm going to go open up Dwarf Therapists. Connect to Dwarf Fortress. And set all these people with no squat up with architecture. Commit change. There we go. Got that done. They should be able to do that. Now, that was the first thing one of the people were talking to me on. And now that I think about it, I've got more than that. But more than the original 2 things, I thought at least. Okay, we'll just go through the list of what people have been telling me. Okay, the first thing was the block thing, and that I've already got the masons here doing. Construct blocks. Looks like they've already made a shit ton, but you know, that's good. That's fine. That's what we need. So I'm going to reclaim this stone right there, and it looks like we've got an ambush. And it looks like it is a... Ooh, Nagas? What? A 4-armed, scaled creature with the body of a woman and a tail of a snake instead of its legs. Her scales are lavender, her eyes are red. Oh, that looks like it's going to be fun as fuck. Alright, we're going to have to handle this now. So this is going to be a bit of a pain, but we should be able to get it done no problem. What are these? Oh, those are arrows. Okay, well that's fucking wonderful. Now let's go to actually the U menu real quick. And this is this shows pretty much everything that we have seen. or can be seen on the map if we look out there. And so all these guys are working, dwarven children, and these are going to be our tame animals, so we should be able to find invaders or something similar to that. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. So it looks like there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 invaders, and one of them is a salamander hammerman, but the rest of them are bowmen. So that is going to be a bit of an issue. I can get A, B, C, D, E to kill in an area here. So we will give them the order, resume. That guy is dodging arrows like a pro, but it looks like he did get hit. No, is he hit? He is clumsy. That actually might work in his favor for dodging, I've learned. But it looks like he's going to be out there trying to not get killed. C, D, C. Looks like he did get hit. But it looks like our military dwarf should come out here. Oh, looks like the stray cat got bled to death, but you know, that's fine. Actually. So we should be able to get our military guys to come out here. That guy is getting... Oh, he got knocked into the lava. That dumb motherfucker. It looks like the lava actually landed up here on the surface. Oh, that's bad. Looks like everything might just... Looks like everything's gonna get set on fire. This is gonna be terrible. And it looks like our military dwarves are handling it pretty well. That one guy kind of got a little overzealous and died. That one died. Whoa, a bunch of them died. Well... Wow, okay. I think they're all dying from that burning there that's going on. So, this is gonna kill the... This is gonna pretty much kill everything. So I hope you guys don't mind if I actually save scum for probably the first time. And hopefully the only time. So I can undo this giant magma shit that is apparently, it looks like we got an Dusk Elf caravan. Okay, so I'm going to be right back. Okay, hold on. I'll just close out of it. We'll go over here. Dwarf Therapist. Genesis. Oh, wait, I already have it open. Never mind. Who did play Dwarf Fortress? I don't care. There we go. I don't care what you guys say. I really don't. You guys know how Dwarf Fortress works. It's not like a clean everything that is completely everything. So I don't really want the entirety of everything to be set on fire. It's one of the things that I really don't want. I think we did get a little bit. We are a little bit back. Yeah. Blocks. I'm probably gonna have to go restart sound sense. Hold on. Okay, I find it funny that I'm like, I don't care what I show you guys, and then I pause it to go turn on sound sense, but then to do that I have to restart everything again. But it looks like if we're gonna be having those guns come out here pretty soon, since we kind of know it now. That's one of the reasons I don't like save scumming. But let's actually remove the designations for this stuff down here. Pretty much remove all of this. We don't need it done just yet. It's nice to have it done, but we don't need it done. But anyway, we'll let the Naga guys come to us. We'll see how that goes. I'll remove the designations for this. And then this. And then come back over here. So anyway, yeah, like I was talking about, we got the blocks things. We're going to do the moat thing around the edges of the map. I might cover up the moat in the inner part of the fort. Eventually, just to prevent issues like that one guy splashing into the magma and then miraculously pulling himself out, but having magma splash everywhere. What is that? It's not our... Okay. Yeah, might prevent that. Might trying to prevent that in the future. Kind of forgot that could happen, but you know, whatever. Trying to think of some other stuff that we're going to be doing. I got that done. The cat. Somebody has been somebody on the channel was actually talking about cat explosions, and I know what you're talking about. Trust me, I am scared to fucking death of cat explosions. And just to kind of show you like how scared I am, let me go find. We got cat meat and dog meat. We both got both of them. Dogs are just as bad for it. especially with as many as we have. But dogs are just as bad for that just